Good morning friends, my name is Rakhi and I take economy lectures. In today's lecture, I am going to take a short but very important topic, and that is treasury bills. In 2018, a question was asked in UPSC regarding treasury bills. So to solve that question, we first require to know what are these treasury bills, what are their features and what are their functions. Now look at them. Treasury bills. Okay. So the thing is that every government, to function properly, it requires some amount of finance. It can be short term or long term, because government spends so much money on welfare functions, defense functions, and that definitely demands money. So to raise short term finance, government issues various kind of securities. So one such security is treasury bills. Now, why we call them security? Because they are securitized by the treasury. Okay, so our first feature is that they are instrument to raise finance by the government, and second is that they are securitized by the treasury of the government. If we have read that government has various kinds of funds like Consolidated Fund of India, Contingency Fund of India, so all of them collectively they make treasury of India, and these bills, they are backed by that government treasury. Now third is that they are issued by central government only. Got it? In the UPSC question this year, this question was asked that treasury bills are issued by central government only, not the state government, and that statement was correct. Okay, so they are issued by central government only, not the state government. The fourth feature is that they fulfill financial demand of central government only for time period less than 1 year. Okay, so if government needs amount for more than 1 year, it will have to go for some other means like raising loan or getting grant from some institution, but not the treasury bills. Okay. Now next feature is as you have seen that they are issued for less than 1 year. So this period can be 91 days, 182 days or 364 days, but not 365, remember it. Okay, so if government is issuing a treasury bill for less than for a period of 91 days, then the financial institution like the bank which is buying it, it will purchase that instrument, and after 91 days on completion of this period, it will give it back to the government through RBI, and it will raise the profit. Now they are issued at discounted value. I just told you that the banks will make the profit. How? Because these bills, they are issued at discounted value. Suppose a financial bill, its cost is 100 rupee. Got it? The cost of this treasury bill is 100 rupee, but government will issue it to the bank at 98 rupee only. So after the maturity period, when the bank will give it back to government will pay it 100 rupees. So that 2 rupee, it will be profit of the bank. Now next feature is that they are bought by the banks and financial institutions, not public. So treasury bills, they are an investment avenue to the banks and other financial institutions. Got it? But public cannot buy them. Okay. So now these 6-7, these were the features of the treasury bills. Now we will move forward towards their functions. See, their first function is that they provide financial avenue to the needs of government. I told you that government needs various kinds of money to fulfill its welfare function. So these treasury bills, they fulfill this short-term financial demand of government. Now second is that they also provide investment avenue to banks and financial institutions. Okay, we see that banks, they accept deposit from the public. Now These deposits, if they will lie unused, then it will cause a burden on the banks. So banks, they need to invest it in a secure way somewhere. So these treasury bills, they provide a secure avenue for this kind of investment. Now, you know that banks have to fulfill SLR norms. So these treasury bills, they help bank to fulfill these norms. By keeping these treasury bills, they can fulfill it. Now, next is that they are a very secure investment because they are backed by government treasury. So there are very minuscule chances that they will get defaulted or banks will incur a loss. So they are a kind of secure investment. Thank you, friends. This was the treasury bills, and next time I will come with some new topic. Thank you. Thank you. दिखाना
एक मिनट पॉज क्यों नहीं
हो गया.